Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Inner Bonding Commentary. And today I want to talk about an article called 3 Reasons Why You Can't Love Others Until You Love Yourself. And it says, how you love yourself is how you teach others to love you, which is accurate. The title is accurate, and you do teach others how to love you by loving yourself. This article is in Psychology Today. It's by Mark Travers, PhD. And so the article says, in a society, there's the title, in a society that often promotes self-criticism and comparison, cultivating self-love can be challenging, yet it is essential for mental and emotional health. And yes, this is very true. Understanding self-love involves accepting oneself in all of one's flaws and glory and maintaining a positive self-image. And yes, that is also true. But the problem is that the article doesn't go deeply into what self-love is. And I'm going to go back to the article and show you some of the things that it says. Self-love really has to do with learning to take responsibility for your own feelings. Think about it for a moment. Think about what really makes you feel loved by somebody else. Isn't it when somebody shows they're caring towards you by acting in a way that lets you know that your feelings matter to that person? We have a lot of experiences with people where our feelings don't matter. And unfortunately, many of us have learned to behave in a way, to treat ourselves in a way where our feelings don't matter to us. Because many of us learned that as we were growing up, that our feelings did not matter to our parents or teachers or peers or siblings or others. And so essential to learning to love yourself is learning to make your own feelings matter, to recognize that your feelings have vital information for you. Your feelings let you know whether you are loving yourself or whether you are abandoning yourself. Your feelings let you know about what's happening with another person, whether they're a kind person or somebody that could be very hurtful to you, or a situation that's safe or dangerous. Our feelings instantly let us know these things, but too often people have learned to ignore their feelings, to abandon themselves by staying up in their head rather than in their body, so that they're not actually aware of their feelings. So I want to go back to the article. It says, here are 3 compelling reasons why you should prioritize self-love before extending it to others. It establishes a strong sense of identity. Yes, it does. But so far, it's not telling you how to do this. And it enhances self-confidence, helps you create healthy boundaries. It tunes you into your genuine desires and values. Yes, self-love does that. And it's so important for us to learn to stay tuned into our feelings so that we learn from our feelings rather than ignore them. We're not going to have self-confidence if we're not really making our own feelings matter. We're not going to be able to set healthy boundaries if our own feelings don't matter. And we're not going to tune into our genuine desires and values because that comes from our feelings. And to achieve a strong sense of identity, this is what they're telling you to do as far as loving yourself. Explore personal interests. Well, yes, that's fine. A lot of people have a lot of interests, yet still ignore their feelings. And so they don't feel loved inside. They don't have high self-esteem, even though they're really paying attention to their personal interests. Define your purpose. Now, your purpose is inside. It's not in your head. Your purpose is inside in your soul. And your soul majorly communicates through your feelings, sometimes through words. We call this an inner bonding, your inner child who communicates mostly through feelings. That's where your purpose is. We all have a blueprint. We came into life with a blueprint about what we really came here to do. But if you're ignoring your feelings, ignoring your inner child, you're not going to really access that deep sense of purpose. Now, the article says loving yourself promotes emotional stability. That self-love reduces insecurity. Yes, absolutely, it does. And it creates a stable emotional base. It creates constructive and calm dialogues. Yes, as you're tuning into your feelings, you can have wonderful dialogues with yourself. And they say that it balances relationship dynamics. Yes, all of that is true. But it doesn't say very much about how to do all this. So here's what they say to do. As far as relationships, practice mirror communication, reflect on what your partner says to ensure understanding before responding. This is about relationships, regular check-ins, celebrate differences. Now, the problem is they're telling you what to do. They're giving you the what. And so many articles give us the what, but not the how. Inner bonding is the how. Inner bonding teaches you how to be present in your body, how to understand what your feelings are telling you, how to access the false beliefs that are governing maybe your self-critical behavior. They're saying be compassionate rather than self-critical. But if you don't understand why you're criticizing yourself, what the false beliefs are, it's not so easy to do that. Inner bonding helps you understand that there's only two intentions. One is the intention to control in order to get love and avoid pain and feel safe. And the other is the intention to learn about what loving yourself really means. And where we learn that is by developing our access to a higher source of love and truth. Whatever that is for you, it can be your own higher self, it can be your concept of God or an angel. Whatever it is for yourself, you're not going to know how to really take loving care of yourself, how to really love yourself without access to a higher part of you. Because most of us didn't have any role modeling for what it means to love ourselves. Now, inner bonding is a very powerful 6-step process that will teach you how to love yourself. It's not just about the what, like so many articles are. It's truly about the how. I'm sending you my love and my blessings.